Were you expecting some kind of like sassy opener? No. Just kidding, that kind of was sassy, right? It has been a while. Let's go back and listen to Sohyang. Let's do it. Hello wonderful humans of the internet, how are we? My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Patreon and various other social media platforms, and I'll put the handles down below and over there. Over there. Sorry, I was looking at somebody up in a window in one of those flats. I got distracted. Anyway, now if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release of reactions, you can fast track reactions, become a reaction, there's special roles on my Discord server, and you have access to all sorts of bonus content like my Vocal Anatomy 101 series where I analyse how the voice works. So consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel. Okay, I was reminiscing about the channel while I was on my break, and I was thinking, do you know who I've not done in ages? Sohyang. So I thought, let's remedy that and go and listen to some more Sohyang. I have chosen I Will Always Love You. It says brackets sketchbook. I don't know what that means. So let's go and find out what that means.
Hello, baby. 비트에서 이렇게 하거든요. She'll stay. Hold on, leave me in your
Oh, I love this woman's voice. I totally forgot about how much I love this woman's voice, but here we are. Okay, I am not going to lie. I was worried that one of those notes was going to be flat, but then she kind of swung back up into the right pitch. It actually excited me more than if she'd just done it the way that I was expecting it. So more fool me for thinking she was going to get something wrong. What I really like here is that she's blending that softness and that aspirate tone, which is airy, more air coming through the folds than it normally would, with heavy tilt, like lots and lots of vibrato. It like really runs and spins and spins and spins, and then she'll add that in onto the M's and N's and kind of closed off parts of the phrase, which you don't really hear as much of. It's quite jazzy. Usually you would expect that vibrato to spin it on ah, but she's gone so you get that different flavor off of it. The way that she's using her vibrato is just really nice, and I am looking forward to this.
So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way.
Oh, now it was really noticeable there because that word is the way. Right, you would hold that open, right, in order to keep that vibrato on A, the E sound. She closed it off onto an M. The way. So she's doing that jazzy kind of lick on purpose, and she's folding it in to everything that she's doing, especially in her offsets. I love it. I love the way that she's kind of exaggerating some vowels and she's letting other ones just kind of fold into the process. She's really picking and choosing what parts of her voice she wants you to listen to. And that is just super impressive. She's so skilled.
Darling, I love you.
Now she's starting to thicken up her vocal folds, which is giving her more of a chest-based resonance, and that gives more volume, it gives more power, kind of what I would expect of Sohyang. I'm not used to her being so delicate for so long. She's a powerhouse. I know her as a powerhouse. But that's the way that Whitney did it. That's the way that song is supposed to begin. Just nice, gentle, heartfelt. The Dolly Parton version is still my number one favourite. It grabs me in places. But, I mean, the classic version is Whitney's. And you can hear where she is kind of leaning into that heavier sound and then popping back into that less intense, kind of emotionally vulnerable sound. She's going from strength to weakness, but not a weak voice, if you understand what I'm saying. Right, let's keep going. Oh, she's just gonna go for it. What? She's so good. That was so short, but she is amazing. That little scoop that you weren't expecting there, just gorgeous. Ooh, she's so good. So when she gets into her more intense places of singing, the belting kind of stuff, her mouth opens so wide. She gives it absolutely everything. She anchors in order to stabilize that sound. It's basically the muscle grips of the body doing the hard work so that the little muscles in the larynx don't have to work as hard. And she anchors so well. The sound is just projected. It's very stable. She knows exactly what she's doing. I like that she still popped into that head voice for that top note. It was like not as forced or like pushed through a twang as I would have expected. It just gave it this like lift and it kept it vulnerable. She's obviously playing around here and just showing off everything that her voice can do in the tiniest amount of time possible. She's so good. Anyway, that was super short. So if you've got more Sohyang suggestions, pop them in the comments below and we'll go and take a wee listen. So I hope you liked that reaction. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And how are we going to buy this one? I don't know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me, and to all of my subs, I will always love you. Bye.